These people tried to sue celebrities and took them to court. Gwyneth Paltrow's wellness company Goop was in some hot water back in 2018 when a group of officials from the California Food, Drug, and Medical Device Task Force filed a lawsuit against them for making unsubstantiated claims about the health benefits of some of their products, including the infamous vaginal jade egg. California prosecutors said that Goop's claims regarding this detox egg, like suggesting it could improve bladder control or prevent uterine prolapse, were not supported by competent and reliable science. Ultimately, the judge agreed, stating, "We will vigilantly protect consumers against companies that promise health benefits without the support of good science or any science." Goop settled the lawsuit with a payment of $145,000 and a promise to refund any consumers who purchased the egg between January 12th, 2017 and August 31st, 2017. A jade egg. Tell me you didn't put that up your hoo-ha. Lindsay Lohan versus Grigor Balyan over aggressive photographer. In 2010, a celebrity photographer claimed he was injured when the car carrying Lindsay Lohan sped away outside a Hollywood club, injuring his foot. The lawsuit ignited the age-old battle between stars and the paparazzi, but Lohan settled the dispute out of court, according to TMZ. Well, if the car was carrying her, that's the driver's fault. I am not going down if he sped off and hit somebody just because I'm in the back of the car. Kendall Jenner versus Gregory Messer. The story of the ill-fated Fyre Festival is a sordid tale. Basically, a bunch of wealthy people paid a ton of money to attend what was billed as the most exclusive, luxurious music festival on the planet. In reality, it was anything but luxurious, and the festival shut down after one day. Guys, there's a documentary, I think it's on Netflix, Fyre Festival. You have to watch it. It is the most insane thing. A $100 million class action suit was quickly filed against the organizers, but soon after, another was filed against celebrities who acted as social media fire starters in advance of the event. Celebs like Bella Hadid, Kendall Jenner, Emily, I always say her last name wrong, Ratajkowski, were all paid to promote the festival. They literally posted on Instagram about this festival. A law professor told Fortune there is precedent for the charges, and though the case is still in court, if it goes against the celebrities, it could have lasting impact on celebrity endorsements. In May of 2020, Kendall Jenner paid a settlement to Gregory Messer, who was in charge of Fyre Fest's bankruptcy filing. She'd been paid $275,000 for social media posts promoting the event, but only gave a payment of $90,000. Hold on a second. $275,000? I feel like I knew they got paid a lot, but hearing that number, oh my God. Anyways, okay. Kelly Clarkson versus Starstruck Management. Oh, Kelly Clarkson. I just can't even picture her in a lawsuit. In a lawsuit we definitely did not see coming. Okay, so it's not just me. Kelly Clarkson was forced to file suit against her former management company, Starstruck Management Group, specifically agents Brandon Blackstock, her ex-husband, and Narvel Blackstock, his father. Oh my God, the tea stirs. This came just 4 months after she first shocked us by filing for divorce after nearly 7 years of marriage, though the legal action that's followed has certainly shed some light on why they broke up. Clarkson wasn't the first to sue. That would be Starstruck, which claimed the singer owed them $1.4 million in unpaid management fees. Clarkson hit back by responding that they never had an official contract and that neither Narvel nor Brandon were licensed to operate as her manager, then going on to quietly file a lawsuit in return for having defrauded her out of millions in earnings, claiming that Brandon had been charging her exorbitant fees for 13 years for his unlicensed management services. As all of this is going down, they are still trying to figure out their custody arrangement, oh my God, and spousal support too, and Brandon's opening offer was $5 million a year from Clarkson. Those are some expensive kids. Khloe Kardashian has been named in a lawsuit by one of her former household assistants. According to the court documents obtained by Us Weekly, Matthew Manhard claimed that the 38-year-old Kardashian star had allegedly fired him when he returned to work after being sidelined with a knee injury. Manhard, who claimed that he worked for the Hulu star between January of 2019 and November of 2022, further alleged that Kardashian gave him too many tasks that interfered with his ability to take legally required breaks and did not pay him overtime despite working more than 12 hours a day. Yeah, you can't be scared of someone just because they got money and power, right? Oh, Gwen, you're just being sued left and right these days. A court case surrounding a skiing accident between actress Gwyneth Paltrow and retired optometrist Terry Sanderson is in its second week of trial. Go watch. The Utah civil trial stems from a legal battle that began 7 years ago. Oh, I didn't know that. When Paltrow and Sanderson collided on the slopes of Deer Valley Resort, a luxury alpine ski resort in the Wasatch Range, about 40 miles east of Salt Lake City. Sanderson filed his lawsuit in 2019. Bro, why'd you wait so long to file it? Sanderson, now 76, says that Paltrow crashed into him on the slopes beginner's run, causing lasting injuries and brain damage. He says Paltrow and her ski instructor abandoned the scene without helping him. Court documents show he sued the actress for $3.1 million, but a judge dismissed some of his claims and damage requests. He amended his complaint and is seeking more than $300,000. Paltrow said Sanderson caused the collision by crashing into her back, causing them both to fall. In court documents, her team accuses Sanderson of attempting to take advantage of her fame to get her to pay him millions. She is countersuing for $1 and attorney fees. If you've watched the trial, they've dived into some of these claims and brain damage and all this. I just watched a clip today for 3 minutes. It was so silly. Angelina Jolie versus Brad Pitt via Chateau Miraval. Earlier in 2022, Brad Pitt filed a lawsuit against his ex-wife Angelina Jolie over their vineyard in the south of France, Chateau Miraval. Back when they were together, they decided that neither would sell their stakes in the business without consultation, but Jolie sold hers to a Russian liquor giant named Stoli. In response, Jolie filed a $250 million countersuit, alleging that Pitt was merely being vindictive for how their previous custody battle turned out. As of January 2023, they are still battling over the property and lawsuit. These lawsuits, $250 million. It's like I forget how much money celebrities have. The Kardashians and Blac Chyna. Oh yeah, this one just got settled like 2 months ago, I think. Blac Chyna, Rob Kardashian's ex and the mother of his daughter, sued him, his mom, and his sisters, the whole freaking family, for upwards of $100 million on the grounds that they've caused her financial hardship due to the TV series Rob and Chyna being canceled amid her split from Rob. Over the course of the trial, tons of shocking allegations of violent and abusive behavior surfaced, with both sides making accusations. Basically, to sum it up, because I know some details of it, she said that the Kardashians broke their contract, and also, I think she charged for defamation. If you want the update, she lost. Every Kardashian that she sued won. Nicki Minaj versus Tracy Chapman. On January 7th, 2021, the legal battle between Nicki Minaj and Tracy Chapman over the former's unauthorized sampling of Chapman's song, Baby Can I Hold You, finally came to an end. Back in 2018, Minaj publicly claimed she had no idea that her song sampled Chapman's and begged the singer to give her rights so she wouldn't have to delay her new album release. But Chapman repeatedly refused, and 2 years later, she accepted Minaj's offer of $450,000 to settle. I am glad to have this matter resolved and grateful for this legal outcome, which affirms that artists' rights are protected by law and should be respected by other artists, Chapman told NBC News. I was asked in this situation numerous times for permission to use my song. In each instance, politely and in a timely manner, I said no. Apparently, Miss Minaj chose not to hear and use my composition despite my clear and express intentions. While Minaj ultimately cut the song from her album, it was leaked and made its way around the internet nonetheless. With this legal ruling, further circulation of the song will be banned. If you don't have them saying a firm yes, even if they don't answer you, you can't just use it. You gotta get their permission. Astroworld attendees and families versus Travis Scott. Oh yes, I remember this one. This one was devastating. Following the Astroworld tragedy that claimed the lives of 10 concert goers, attendees of the massive live performance event have levied serious lawsuits against Travis Scott, who was performing during the deadly mosh pit. The November 5th concert claimed the lives of 10 and left countless others injured. Scott produced and headlined the annual Houston concert and has since been dealt with over 200 lawsuits due to the tragedy. Per the outlet, a number of those who filed suits cited negligence and encouragement of violence. Sources close to Scott maintain that the rapper wasn't aware of the tragedy until hours after his performance. On December 6th, Scott requested via his legal team to be dismissed from at least 11 of the lawsuits filed against him, according to BuzzFeed News. It is expected that Scott will file more dismissal requests in the future. I feel like the venue also faced tons of lawsuits because of the security. Like, what a mess. What a freaking mess. In the latest celebrity labor scandal, reality TV star Kim Kardashian West. Oh, the Kardashians are having a rough go in this video. In Los Angeles Superior Court on Monday by 7 workers accusing her of wage theft, retaliation, and more. The complaint alleges that cleaning and maintenance workers at her Santa Monica Mountains home weren't paid for all the hours they worked, didn't get overtime pay, weren't given required meal and rest breaks, and didn't get any pay stubs or documents related to employment. Even more dramatically, the complaint alleges violation of child labor laws and that an individual was fired for complaining about the unlawful working conditions. I wish I had updates on these. All right, guys. I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna keep watching Gwyneth Paltrow's current ski trial. I'm curious to see how that one plays out. Stay classy out there, stay sassy, and I will see you tomorrow.